Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to your May 2024 General Tarot Guidance with me, Julie Poole. Hello, welcome, thank you for being here, and thank you for all your well wishes. I'm all better now. Thank you very much. All right, my beautiful people, this is good for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross-watching. Okie dokie. Let me know where you're watching from in the world. I've been, I asked this on one of the other videos, and I've been fascinated to see where everybody's from. It's been lovely. Okay, let's have a look. This is the wisdom of the oracle. Okay, we've got never-ending story, community, by the book. Oh, I want that one. And a message in a bottle. Okie dokie. All right. Now, we might be here a while, so get yourself comfy, come closer, let's chat. Let's see what's going on. We're going to be adding in quite a few other cards as well. So, what have you got? A cup of tea, cup of coffee? I've got water today. I've just had a coffee. I'm coffeeed out. All right, now then, Sagittarius. Never-ending story. What is continuing for you where you're kind of doing this, oh my days, is it ever going to end? Okay. Right, let's get things into context first of all. All right, now, I'm recording this on the 23rd of April. Now, this is the day where there's a big full moon in Scorpio. And the energy of this is the final purge, the final push through in April. And many of you have had, like me, a somewhat challenging April, end of March. The eclipses, when it all started at the end of March with the first eclipse, everything was being pushed up to the surface so that it can come up and out. The last push is this full moon. So by the time we come into May, I know I'm talking about April, this is for May, but I'm just giving you some context, okay? By the time we come into May, the last push clearing will be done the second week of May, all right? So this never-ending story, you might be still in this energy of, here we go again, we haven't broken this yet. You know what, it might be a habit, a behavior, a pattern. It might be in you, it might be around you. In other words, from somebody that you spend time with. So if you are looking at your partner, your child, or yourself and going, oh, I thought this was done, I thought we'd sorted this, you know, they quit drinking and they've fallen off the wagon, and they said they're going to change this behaviour and they haven't. Or for you, it could be something to do with work, or it could be that you've been trying, like me, to find a home. You know, offer after offer after offer, not being successful. I finally got one, by the way, and thank you for your well wishes on that too. So whatever this is for you, it's going to finally really break open. All right, we'll see what the tarot say about it, but this never-ending story has to end. All right, do you see the heart in the kind of bubble underneath? Something's been affecting your heart. So as I said, this could well be a relationship. This could be, you know, a pattern of behavior. It's time for it to go. Now, this can also be, because it's next to the community card, that your community is either non-existent or toxic and you want out, you want a change, and that's okay. This could be your neighborhood, place where you work, the family, you know, kind of going, my mother keeps hurting me and upsetting me, my husband, wife keeps, whatever. It's in this community that needs to have some change, okay? Now, whatever change we're going to be doing, and we'll find out more with the tarot, we're going to be doing it by the book, okay? It's a number 11. That's a master number. That's the guidance that you're listening to inside you. Those little elephants all kind of connected to each other. The connections between you and spirit, you and your inner being, listening to that inner guidance, following your heart, and doing it by the book, doing it with integrity. No, not cutting corners, doing it properly, whatever it is for you. All right, but spirit are going to be helping you. They're going to be bringing you messages, message in a bottle. The stalk represents an upgrade, an improvement, new life, new birth, things that are better. They're wanting to bring you the messages to help you to move yourself into that better life, better world. So Pay attention to the signs and the synchronicities and the messages coming through. All right, let me get rid of them a minute. All right, let's add in the tarot. This is the Tarot of Dreams. All the cards I used are linked below. All right, including the links to book in with me. I am open if you want to book in. The links to my books and cards and all the good stuff in the description. Just click the title and it drops open. All right, tell me more for my beautiful Sagittarius. Thank you. Okay, so we've got 7 of coins and the Knight of coins as pentacles. Okay, central energy, the High Priestess. See, there's your message. Your High Priestess, your inner being, your inner voice is going to help you get towards the sun, the brightness, the lightness. But there might be a little bit of conflict over this. All right, let's find out some more. Let's get the Moon and Stars Tarot. So, all right, we're going to work out how to sort this. Okay, my Sag, just hang on in there. Let's find out some more. Tell me more for Sagittarius for May, please. May 2024. All right, so we've got Strength, 6 of Swords. There's you moving on. I knew it was happening. I could feel it. Ace of Cups. There's the new beginning coming in. 4 of Wands. Oh, lovely. 4 of Wands is very nice. With the Queen of Swords. Okay, see, yes, this all makes absolute sense. I want to get you an affirmation card before we start chatting. These are mine from Hoping to Having affirmation cards. What's the most appropriate affirmation for my Sagittarius, please? Thank you. I am already connected with that which I wish to be and have. Okay? I am already connected with that which I wish to be and have. Don't put your dreams in the future, because that's where they're going to stay. Be the source of that which you want and be it now. All right. This is new deck, Everyday Spirit Guide cards. We have 2. Oh, look at this. Confirmation after confirmation that this shift is happening. We have got number 18, balance. Things are balancing out. Equal give and take. Find your balance. And this is the end, followed by new beginnings. Get ready for the best to come. Close old doors. That's a very, very clear message. For those of you, let me put them there. Okay. For those of you in an unhappy, toxic marriage or job or home or environment, this is the time in end of April, early May, where it's like, I can't be doing this anymore. I just can't be doing it anymore. 37 is a 10. 10s are completions. In numerology, 10 is reduced to a 1, which is a new beginning. Endings and beginnings of something that has been frankly driving you a bit crazy, a bit insane, stressing you out. It's time for this to change. And so this is the end. Whatever it is for you, as I said, it's a general read for my Sagittarius, so apply it to your own life. If this has been a job that has been challenging, if it has been that you haven't got a job and that's what's challenging and you want one, this is the time for it to end. But important, let me come back to this, that you connect already now. I am already connected with that which I wish to be and have. So what these cards are saying is we need the balance and we need to end it. So start connecting now with this is already ending. I'm already like visually out the door. I'm energetically out the door. You know, I'm already disconnected from this and I'm ready to reconnect with something new. Because what I am wanting is to build something for the future. Both of these cards are about building something solid for the future where you can reap the rewards further down the line. Okay? She's sown the seeds that grew that tree. that grew the fruit on the tree. This is the fruits of her labour. This is her harvest. Now, she's sown the seeds, but if somebody keeps taking the seeds away and they keep pouring poison over them, they're not going to grow. And perhaps you're in a situation where you're constantly trying to feed and nourish and water something that you have planted, and somebody else constantly sets fire to it. And you have to do it again, and you have to do it again, and you have to do it again. And it's like, do you know what? I just can't keep doing this. So you're going to step into your strengths, courage, confidence. You know, this is major arcana, major arcana, major arcana. You've got 3 here out of the 10. So, and this is the best one you can have. All right. And sometimes, you know, it's the reason I called my book From Hoping to Having. Hope is all we've got. We haven't got the having yet, but we've got hope that we're going to have it. All right. Hope is a wonderful starting place, but it's not the finish place. The sun is the finish place. It's the having. So you are hoping here that I sow the seeds and it's going to grow, but something keeps getting in the way. So I've really had enough of it. The Knight of Coins is slow moving energy. Same thing. It's slow, steady wins the race. I'm putting the work in and I'll get the rewards. But I'm not getting the rewards because something just keeps repeating. So we need to break this. We've got to break this pattern, break this cycle. The 6 of Swords is the card of moving on, letting go. And I don't like the words giving up. But when we let go, we're giving up. When we let go and say, do you know what? I'm just not going to fight this anymore. I give up on you. I give up on this situation. I surrender. I just let it go. I can't be doing this anymore. I can't have false hope anymore. I'm letting go and I'm moving on. Right, so you keep trying to build something for the future, and something or someone can keep getting in the way, and it might be you. You know, sometimes we get in our own way, and it doesn't have to be. All right, it might not be you, but if this is somebody around you, then you can take control of the situation and say, well, I'm not going to let you get in my way anymore. And if it's myself, I'm going to get out of my own way because it's time for me to move on. Now, the community in this. For some of you, it's the community that is the issue. And so you're going to move on from that community. All right. One of the reasons, I always give you examples. Some of you like it, some of you don't. But that's the way I teach. That's the way I work. I give you examples. Community. One of the main reasons that I left my last house, which I owned, and moved into this, which I rent, was because of the dog next door. Just drove me completely insane. Wasn't the dog's fault. Nothing wrong with dogs it's to do with the owners, where they do not control their dogs, train their dogs to be reasonable members of the community. You know, my son lived next door to a lovely big dog, never barks, comes to the fence when he's out there, sniffs, wags its tail, no problem. The dog I lived next door to, I only had to set foot out to the door and the dog was rah, 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 rah. And we're 10, 15, 20 minutes, half an hour until I gave up and went in because the owners didn't care. That community was toxic for me. And I had to give up on it in the end. I kept speaking to the owners. I kept saying, can you control your dog? I kept doing. In the end, I give up, I surrender, I'm moving. Okay. Right. Now, that was my personal choice. Sometimes we have to just say, this is done. So something for you, my beautiful Sagittarius, is done. We need to break this cycle. This is the end. We want balance. We want financial balance. These two together about building a strong financial future. So whatever keeps getting in your way needs to go. Now, for some of you, they're giving me another example for you. That is, you just get on your feet, or you're just about to get on your feet financially, and then you see something shiny, and you've got to go and buy it. And it goes on the credit card, or it comes out of the account, and we keep nearly getting there, and then we blow it because we've blown that stability. So apply it to your own circumstances, however it is for you. But the universe is saying, look at the signs, look at the messages, look at the inner voice. because the High Priestess is the center of your reading, a major arcana card about your inner voice that is hidden, that is not there, loud and proud in front of you, but is chipping away in the background. Please listen. Please follow your inner guidance. Please trust your guides and the messages. Please listen to that heart that wants to come out of that little bubble, and let's have that new beginning. Ace of Cups. This is happiness, a new cup of happiness being offered to you. But you have to get out of this in order to get to it. Once you make that choice, once you make that decision, when there's no more one more chance, one more chance, one more chance, when you're out of chances, you make the decision to move on, you step into a higher vibrational level of connecting in with yourself, a new community potentially, a new cup of happiness. So we've got the Sun with the Four of Wands. The Sun is beautiful, as we know. Positivity, upliftment, enlightenment, truth, clarity. Everything can be seen clearly with the Sun. It's warm. It's just lovely. And it's with the Four of Wands. Now, Four of Wands is a wonderful card of something to celebrate, okay? Something to celebrate. This is always a card of an upgrade and an improvement. So it very often is the moving home card. New home, could be changing the home you've got up like an extension, or moving things around. It's also moving things in, okay? So this could be somebody new coming to live with you, a new pet, a new furry, animal. This can be a lodger coming in to help you with the finances, whatever it is for you. This can also be a new job. And it's an upgrade, so it's a promotion, it's an improvement. So we are seeing some huge improvements here by the end of May, right? So if you've been stuck and blocked here, and this is, I want a new home, and it's just not happening, and I want to put down roots, and I want to move on, but it's not happening. Here, by the end of May, it's happening. Okay, so whatever this is for you, apply it to your own circumstances, which I keep saying. All right, and I'm saying to my team, I've already told them that twice, and they're like, tell them again. Apply it to your own circumstances, okay? Now, we've got the Five of Wands with the Queen of Swords. Interesting combination, because the Queen of Swords, or the Queen of Truth as I call her, is all about that clarity and speaking your truth, seeing things clearly, no more fudging it, no more pull the wool over my eyes, no more I can convince myself black is white. No, I am seeing the truth, I am seeing it clearly. And that's going to mean potentially some disagreements, some competition, some butting heads. Doesn't have to be, but it is a little bit of a battle energy. As we can see, they're fighting on the card. So this can be you. Queen of Swords, very independent. Very often she's like the divorcee of the tarot. So this is for some of you, you are out of this marriage, okay? And you are moving towards your son, and your spouse is fighting you. I'm not going to let you have a divorce. Well, you just watch me, mate. I don't need your permission. It's that kind of energy here, that you are in your power, clarity, truth, saying it the way it is, making it clear, sending those messages loud and clear. Now, those message in a bottle doesn't have to be coming from spirit. This can be you sending a very clear message to say, no, I'm not having that anymore. All right, now this is also the card of competition. So if you've been going for a new home or a new job and it's just not been hitting, it's going to come good. Okay, so just keep pushing through. So let's find out a little bit more. I'm going to use the Tarot Royale for a bit more clarity. Let's see if we can find out a bit more about this never-ending story. All right, so the Sun is coming out to clarify. If you have been confused, bemused, bewildered, the Sun is going to shine a light on what needs to happen. It's coming out with the Three of Pentacles, which is the community card, and it's touching the community card. So this is a double message from the universe to say, please, Sagittarius, look at your community in whatever way that is for you. All right, perhaps for some of you, and they're saying yes, this is true, for some of you there is no community, and that's the never-ending story, that I don't have any community. I don't, bother with my neighbours, I don't join any social groups or social activities, I don't work, I have no community. Well, this is the time to start getting one. So go and do a Google search of what's on in my area and what activities are on that I might want to join. The sun is shining a light on what needs to change in terms of your community. All right. So we're going to allow that sun to come forward. And as it comes forward, we start to move towards our 10 of Cups. That is lovely. There's the happiness. That's what you've been searching for. That's what you've been waiting for. And that rainbow comes after the storm, doesn't it? So this is a bit of a storm that you've been going through, end of March through April and into early May, but you are clearing it, and after the storm the sun comes out, the rainbow is there, and everything starts to look ever such a lot brighter. Ever such a lot brighter. Let's find out more about the High Priestess. Tell me more about the High Priestess, please. 4 of Swords, 5 of Swords, both of those. The High Priestess again with the Queen of Cups. All right, let's have a look at that for a minute. Okay, so clarifying the High Priestess. First of all, the 4 of Swords. We're going to take a step back. We're going to rest, retreat, meditate, contemplate, give myself time. Have those discussions with myself. We're moving from the 4 to the 5. That's progression. But the 5 of Swords is a card of conflict and argument. So as you meditate and contemplate, I could do this, I could do that. I'm looking at my options. Ooh, but there would be a fight over this. There'd be a fight over that. Or, oh, that'd be really scary. I don't know if I want to do that. You're going to let those conversations happen. Don't try and squash them or push them down. Okay, let those doubts and fears come up so that you can reassure them, so that you can negotiate with them. Those thoughts come up going, if, but, and you say, yeah, well, if that happened, we would do this. And if that happened, we would do that. You negotiate with those fearful thoughts and you ask your higher self to help you. What would love say? What would love do? And we're talking self-love here. Okay, not love for others. This is, what would love say? How is it for me? How do I feel? Am I happy? No. So what am I going to do about it? So we're doing this in a loving and compassionate and gentle way. We're not going to beat those thoughts over the head with a whatever. We're going to, can't think of the word, we're not going to batter them. We're going to let those fears and doubts come, and we're going to tap into our heart energy, our soul energy, our higher self. We're going to approach them from a place of love and compassion and gentleness, and we're going to reassure them that there is a new beginning waiting to come in. And how much longer do I choose to put that on hold? How much longer do I choose to put my own happiness on hold? Isn't it time for me? That's not selfish, that's self-love and self-care. Let's find about this Ace of Cups. King of Pentacles, beautiful. That is empowerment, authority, financial security, financial stability, but also emotional stability and security. The foundation being nice and solid now. So we're moving towards this much more solid place, much more grounded place, much more secure place. It's an effort. Sometimes we need to make that effort, to step into resilience and say, come on, I just need this final push towards something that's so much better. And it might be a bit of an effort, but it'll be worth it, right? When we start a new job or move home or even start a new relationship, it's a lot of effort, time, energy, commitment, but it's worth it. What's the outcome there, please? 10 of Swords, it brings an end, the ending of the struggle, of the toxicity, of the I can't take this anymore. It finally ends. So by the middle of May, Whatever this is for you, this never-ending story, you're focusing on the light and the truth. You're moving towards your Ten of Cups. You're bringing to a close whatever was holding you back. So what's coming in? Let's look at what's coming in then. What are we moving towards then, please, by the end of May? New opportunities, new beginnings. That Page of Wands is there saying, here you go. Here's a new door opening. Let's walk through it. Let's jump. Let's go for it. We have justice, balance. There's the balance that you're seeking coming in now. By the end of May, that balance is wanting to come in. This also, of course, talks about legal matters, justice. It's balance with the scales there being balanced. Yes, and notice the sun at the bottom. All right, this is a positive outcome. So the justice will be served. Karmic rewards, legal matters coming to a close or just beginning. All right, if this is you coming out of a marriage, you're starting that divorce proceedings. I'm getting a lawyer. That's me. All right. However, this is for you, that justice is coming in. For those of you looking for a job, that can be a new contract coming in, an offer coming in. Same with a home. If you're looking for that home, there is that contract coming in. So it's there. Oh, and at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Magician with the Eight of Cups. We're going to take that. Thank you very much. So you're in your magic. You're in your power to alchemize, transform, change, whatever you want to create something new. And to create something new, we need to walk away from the old. So you're turning your back on what was, and you're heading towards the moon, which is the unknown. I don't have all the answers. I just know that I'm going to put one foot in front of the other, and I'm going to get to where I'm meant to be, because I can't stay here any longer. I am moving on to brighter shores. Nice. Right. Let's get you an angel card. Angels of Atlantis. Oh, there we go. That's the one. Any more? Yeah, one more. Angels of Atlantis. Final messages for my Sagittarius. They want me to use the other angel deck as well, so hold on a minute. Okay. We've got Gabriel, Archangel Gabriel with grace. Breathe. That's what grace is all about. It's being in that flow. It's being able to just glide. I just want to trust my third eye, my intuition, and reconnect with my divinity, my heart, my love, my soul, and through that, my best life. So get into an energy of grace and use your willpower. All right. That looks like the earth and is possibly the earth, but that is your root chakra. My center of grounding, safety, security, stability. I am making changes and I will it into being. Right? Willpower. You have the power. Okay? All right. Final message for Sagittarius for May, please. These are the angels of, the oracle of the angels, I beg your pardon. Okay. So you've got growing and you have letting go. So another message of let go and move on. Another one. All right. So we've got quite a few of them. You know, the Six of Swords is moving on. The Eight of Cups is moving on. This is the end, never-ending story. We need to move on and we are growing. We are growing and we are stretching and we are expanding. So whatever you need to let go of, literally imagine it like that lady is doing there. Whatever does not serve me, visualize it coming out of you into your hand and release it up to the universe. Okay? You are in a beautiful new growth spurt that will absolutely take you into a far, far happier, better, more balanced life. All right. So, Sagittarius, that's what I have for you. I hope it was helpful. If it was, give it a like, a share, a thumbs up. If you haven't already, do consider subscribing. Just click that little subscribe button. It's completely free, you know, and it takes a nanosecond. All right, I'll be back in a week or two with your money and career readings for May and early June. So keep an eye out for those, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Lots of love. Bye-bye.